For 110 years, Stride Bank has helped agriculture communities expand their operations. Today, you can find your financial stride at our new loan production office in Hobart, Oklahoma. Offering real estate lending, operating lines, livestock and machinery lending, we work hard to help you grow your farm and keep it for generations to come. Learn more about our products and services at www.stridebank.com or stop by our office at 317 South Main Street, Hobart, Oklahoma, to visit with me, Tanner Heath, Stride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, KTJS, home of the Bearcats. Let me see, Bearcat TV. I'm not as good at that as Chad is. I'm going to turn your mic up.
Right.
You're well versed at it, though.
No, well, you just got to make sure it gets on there whenever we start it. Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Hobart Bearcat TV on YouTube. And the main website, just to make it easy, is just oksports.tv. If you go there, oksports.tv, you can maneuver to Facebook and YouTube and all that good stuff. So there you go. Also on the radio, 1420 and 102.1.
There you go. Thank you, Chad. He does such a great job at it. I would be remiss if I didn't allow him to turn the mic on for today's action. Thomas Lady Terriers come in a record of 3-1 under head coach Jim Petrie. And, of course, we're going to take on the Hobart Lady Cats ready with a 3-0 record under head coach Brett Taha. And starting for the Lady Cats is 00 Finley Talley. Number 1, Macy Pagan. Number 3, Skytasia Norris. Number 12 is going to be Tony Hodges. And number 23, Raiden Salazar. Tony Hodges had a big game yesterday. I was actually able to catch the replay on YouTube last night, and I think she finished with 16 points, if I recall, and 13 for Raiden Salazar. On track for regular for them, so need a big game from them tonight as they take on Thomas Lady Terriers coming in 3-1. Their starting lineup includes number 5, Jordan Stewart. Number 11 is Anne-Marie Kometsova. Number 15 is Channing Wright. Number 20, Abby Groudis. And number 24 is Maddie Mannering. So that is the starting lineup for the Lady Terriers under head coach Jim Petrie. Of course, this is all part of, and I misplaced. There we go. Ouachita State Bank Invitational Tournament. Got some officials that we know on the court. We'll only announce, like I always say, I only say their names once in a broadcast, and that's at the beginning. I'll never call them by name the rest of the time, not on purpose at least. We've got Major Davis, we've got Tyson Morley, and Jamal Dorsey. Got the Altus Duke crew there. Tyson's been a part of several state runs the last few years for his officiating. One of the noted officials in this area. So, and our very own Chad Fox has warm feelings when Tyson Morley is brought up as well. So, well, Brett, getting the final words with the Lady Cats as we look to go to 4-0. This semifinal action of the Ouachita State Invitational Tournament, and the ball is up and controlled by the Lady Terriers. In the front court, it is Jorgen Stewart. She's got it out top, working against man pressure from the Lady Cats. Pagan in tight as underneath. The turnaround jumper is no good. Attempted by Mannering. She's able to come up with a loose ball, but shot no good. Coming back the other way, Skytasia Norris tries to go toward the baseline and loses her footing. Little early jitters here from both teams. Only 20 seconds underway as the Lady Terriers have it back. Bringing it up court is Lyle. Actually, that is Wright. Wright goes to the near side to Crowdis. Crowdis up top to Kometsova. Tries to look underneath to Mannering, and again the ball is going to be tipped away, and Raiden Salazar brings it back the other way for the Lady Cats. Salazar takes it all the way to the rack. A foul is going to be called on Mannering, and Raiden Salazar going to go to the line shooting 2. So Salazar going to try to get the lid off the basket. 7:17 left, just underway here in the semifinals. First by Salazar is good. 1-0 lead for the Lady Cats. Second by Salazar is up and good as well. 2-0 Lady Cats, 7:17 left. They go back into half-court pressure. It's in the front court. Left wing it goes to Kometsova. I think we're going to call her Anne Marie from here on out. As underneath, Mannering has her shot altered by Norris. Kometsova picked up by Norris, goes to the near wing to Wright. Wright tries to work her way into the lane underneath to Mannering, and again, once Mannering touches the ball, the Lady Cats converge. Lady Cats never able to officially take possession as Kometsova tries to drive along the baseline and loses it with her left hand. Lady Cats going to have it back, 6:38 left to play here in the first quarter. As Talley inbounds to Norris. Again, Norris on court with Pagan. Talley, Salazar, and down low is Hodges. Talley on the far wing to Salazar, drives in the lane, kicks up top to Pagan. Saw that one coming, got called for the extra step. And turns it back with 6:20 left to play here in the first. Kometsova going to bring it up court for the Lady Terriers. Hands off to Crowdis, now up top to Mannering. She's picked up by Hodges out at the top of the circle. Left wing to Wright. Back to Kometsova. Tries to drive into the lane, cut off near side to Stewart. Stewart in the lane, blocked by Pagan, and Pagan had a breaker and luckily got it to Norris, who sees the breaker and can't get it to Talley. And it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Terriers. Not for lack of effort for the Lady Cats. May have to dry the hands off a little bit. As in the front court, Wright. Near wing to Crowdis, looks underneath to Mannering. Hodges knocks it away as Mannering kicks far wing to Wright. Wright, floater, no good. Long rebound, Mannering comes up with it. Kometsova on the left wing. Back up top to Wright. Crowdis now has it on the near wing, tries to go underneath to Mannering, and pushing the back, going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Tony, and that will be her first personal. Team foul number 1 on the Lady Cats. Inbounds underneath to Mannering. Quickly up top to Kometsova. Might have got away with one there and is going to draw the foul, go to the line shooting 2. As that foul is going to be on Pagan. And Macy's going to pick up her first personal, team foul number 2. That is not a shooting foul, so team foul number 2. Lady Cat's going to have it back as on the inbound. Stewart got a head start, going to get called for the travel. Score remains 2-0, 5:17 left to play here in the first. Norris into the front court, far side to Salazar. Salazar works her way in the lane, cuts off the glass a little too hard as Mannering comes up with it. And a jump ball is going to be called. Alternating possession will stay with the Lady Cats. 5:03 left to play here in the first quarter. Salazar inbounds near side to Norris. Back to Salazar in the corner, looks underneath to Hodges. Hodges the turnaround, Mannering didn't even have to leave her feet. Nice block. With 4:50 left to play here in the first. In the front court, Stewart has it. Drives in the lane, the floater up, no good. Rebound. Hodges, nice fight for the board with Mannering, and that's going to be tied up. And the alternate possession will stay with the Lady Terriers. I'm sure glad it's the Lady Terriers, Chad, not the Terrierettes. Inbounds comes. And underneath to Stewart, nice cut, and she lays it in for 2. And that's going to tie the ball game with 4:35 left to play here in the first. Norris in the front court, picked up by Kometsova. Works through the screen from Hodges, far wing to Salazar, wide open for 3. Not going to get the carom as Kometsova, nice block out, got away near side as the defender backs away. 4:15 left to play here in the first. Near side. Three-pointer is no good from Crowdis. As bringing it up court is going to be Talley. She's going to get a reach foul called. I believe that's going to be on Wright. as Wright's going to pick up first personal team foul number 2. Inbounds comes to Norris. Sky in the front court, picked up by Kometsova, hands off to Salazar. Salazar spots, fires, 3 is no good. Rebound tipped around, and coming up with it, Salazar comes up with a loose ball near half court. 3:48 left here in the first. Salazar trying to work past Crowdis, instead gives up top to Talley. Talley in the lane, the floater is up, no good, and out of bounds off the hands of Mannering. Lady Cats get it back, 3:39 left here in the first. So Salazar to inbound. Underneath, nice look to Tony, and that's going to be knocked out, and they're going to say last touch by Tony with 3:37 left to play here in the first. Tie ball game, 2 apiece. Kometsova to Stewart. Stewart, front court, near side to Crowdis. Underneath, Mannering, shot blocked by Tony. 3:22 left to play here in the first, as checking into the ball game is going to be number 2, Harper Talley. Lady Cats, as Pagan going to switch off on to Mannering. Inbounds, comes around up top to Wright. Kometsova underneath to Mannering, turnaround jumper, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Talley. Finley takes it up the far side, loses it to Wright. Wright puts the body into Norris. And no foul called on that one, as the Lady Terrier is going to have it back. Inbounds Stewart, and has that tied up. Nice handwork there by Salazar, and ties it up, gets the ball back for the Lady Cats with 2:59 left to play here in the first. Lots of excitement for a 2-2 ball game, Chad, as Norris crosses the timeline, picked up by Kometsova. Far wing to Salazar, works through the screen, picked up by Stewart. Talley, near side to Harper. Harper is going to get a moving screen, is going to be the foul called on Talley. Finley's going to pick up her first personal. That's going to be team foul number 3. As checking into the game, McCartney Lyle replacing Anne-Marie Kometsova. Lyle's a little easier to say. Crowd is at the front court for the Lady Terriers. 2.5 left to play here in the first. Gives to Lyle. Lyle up top to Stewart, drives in the lane. Float past to Mannering, and nice handwork there by Pagan, not allowing an easy shot. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by the Lady Cats with 2:22 left here in the first. Tie ball game, 2 apiece. As Cloudis inbounds to Stewart. Underneath to Mannering. Mannering tied up by Harper Talley. Harper Talley. So don't show the ball. With 2:18 left to play here in the first quarter, Lady Terriers have it back. Baseline to Stewart. Floater is up and good for 2. Jorgen has all 4 points for the Lady Terriers. 2:05 left to play here in the first, as Norris goes near side to Pagan. Pagan drives in the lane, shot blocked by Mannering. Ahead it goes to Stewart. Stewart lays it up and in for 2. That is actually right, I should say. That makes it 6-2 with 1:49 left to play here in the first. The Lady Cats need to get something going offensively, as Skytasia works through the screen from Pagan. Takes it all the way to the baseline, but is going to get called for the travel before she can get rid of it. With 1:36 left to play here in the first, Lady Cats down 6-2. Tony Hodges checks into the game for Pagan. So on court for the Lady Cats, Sky Norris, along with Finley and Harper Talley, Raiden Salazar, and Tony Hodges. Near side, Lyle has it for the Lady Terriers. Up top, Stewart, left wing Wright. Wright drives baseline. Hands off to Lyle. Lyle spots, fires the three-pointer from the wing, no good. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. They say tipped out by Salazar. And Thomas will have it back. So Lyle to inbound. Inbounds near side to Mannering. Mannering tries to go underneath to fight, and that one's going to be knocked away, stolen by the Lady Cats. A minute 5 left to play here in the first as Norris takes it to the rack for two. Skytasia Norris cuts the lead to 6-4 with 55 seconds left here in the first. As Wright brings it in the front court for the Lady Terriers. 48 seconds left here in the first. Goes left side to Stewart. Tries to go underneath to Mannering. Back to Stewart. Now fight. Near side three-pointer by Wright is no good. Coming down with the rebound is Norris. 34 seconds left. Finley Talley back to Norris. Off the glass for two, and we're tied at 6. 25 seconds left here in the first quarters. Lady Cats back-to-back buckets. Tied it up, down 4. And then quick hands by Salazar. Knocks it away for the Lady Cats. Checking in for Hobart. Ella Rudkins checking into the game along with Pierce Porter. As Norris and Finley Talley going to take a quick breather with 17.8 left to play here in the first. Inbounds comes to Lyle. Left wing to Wright. Underneath Mannering. Nice look to fight. She loses it on her way up. And coming up with a rebound is Hodges. 3 seconds left as Harper Talley can't get the shot off before time expires, and at the end of one, we finish the way we started. All knotted up. We've got 6 apiece, and we'll be back with the second quarter after this word from your Bearcat sponsors.
Dr. Brett and Cynthia Hancock are once again proud to be Hobart Bearcat and Oklahoma State Cowboys supporters. Proud to sponsor games on the radio. Friends, when you need a vet, you bet. Dr. Brett is as good as there is anywhere. Pets or large animals. Dr. Hancock takes care of your animals, and he does it right. So go Bearcats and Cowboys. Listen, friend, like we said, attend all the games you can. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And Dr. Brett and Cynthia Hancock remind you there's room for 2 schools in Oklahoma. OSU and Sunday school.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
Go ahead, put your headset back on. We're ready for the second quarter. That was not how I was going to intro. As we come back for the second quarter, Lady Cat's going to start with the ball, tied 6 apiece. Ella Rudkins on court along with Harper Talley, Tony Hodges, Pierce Porter, and Raiden Salazar. Lady Cats were down by 4, 6-2, but then rattled off 4 in a row and start second quarter afresh as top of the key three-pointer drained by Raiden Salazar. Lady Cats get their largest lead, 9-6. So Wright in the front court. She's going to drive in the lane. Shot blocked by Tony Hodges. Wright, as they kick it up top to Kometsova, tries to go to a cutting Stewart, instead to Mannering. Mannering with a floater, no good. And then a foul on the rebound, and Stewart took kind of a weird step, and you can see her kind of laboring as she comes up court, as that foul is her first. That's going to be team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. That's taking some getting used to. As Norris brings it up court. Norris front court, gives up top to Salazar. Left alone again, fires 3. That one's a little short. And the rebound picked up by Mannering. Mannering to Kometsova. To Cloudis. Cloudis top of the key, trying to go under to Mannering. And the ball's being knocked away every time she gets it. Not an easy look as Kometsova drives, tries the reverse, shot no good, and the putback. Look what I found. As Abby Crowdis is going to get the foul, get the basket, and an opportunity at the old-fashioned three-point play as Hodges picks up her second personal and team foul number 1 here in the second. So Pagan checks back into the game for Hodges. Crowdis at the line, trying to finish off the three-point play, cannot, and the Lady Cats maintain the lead, 9-8. Rudkins in the front court for the Lady Cats, goes near side to Salazar. Salazar looks for an opening, takes it into the lane. Rudkins tries to go near side. Porter has that one knocked away and out of bounds, last touched by Wright. The Lady Cats will have it back. 6:31 left here in the first, leading by a point, 9-8. Inbounds comes to Norris. Sky hands off to Salazar. Salazar works through the screen from Pagan into the corner to Rudkins. Rudkins back to Salazar. Salazar stops, pops just outside the free throw line, shot no good. Mannering with a rebound. Gives it off to the far side to Crowdis. 6:05 left here in the first. Lady Cats up a point, 9-8. As near side it goes to Wright. Wright to Stewart. Stewart in the lane, back to Wright. Now in the low block to Mannering and doubled up as soon as she gets it. Kometsova. They work it around. Crowdis. Guy was underneath and stolen away by Pagan. She read that pass and the Lady Cats have it in the front court. Norris picked up by Kometsova. Slows back between the circles. 5.5 to play here in the second quarter. Far side, Salazar. And a travel is going to be called in the exchange as Finley Talley checks back into the game for Ella Rudkins. 5:24 left here in the first half, that is, as Crowdis, front court, picks up her dribble, left side to the right. Right, skip pass to Crowdis, near side, three-pointer is short, rebounded by Norris. Sky into the front court. Left wing, Porter thought about the three, steps inside, two is up and good. So Pierce Porter gets her first points of the ball game. Lady Cats back by 3, 11-8. As Wright in the front court goes near side to Crowdis. Crowdis picks up her dribble, goes to Mannering in the high post. Mannering finally gets loose, shot no good, and the rebound comes away to Finley Talley. Finley hustles it up the far side, behind her back, and gets the reach foul on Wright. Finley Talley out there breaking ankles in the second quarter, Chad. 4:36 left to play here in the first half, as that's going to be team foul number 2 on the Lady Terriers. So Norris has it. Picked up by Kometsova, near side to Salazar. Salazar, far side to Porter, now up top to Talley. Talley the handoff to Salazar. Now up top to Norris. Lady Cats looking for the opportune moment. Norris thinks she sees it, takes it in the lane, shot no good, but Pagan there to follow and finish for 2. Lady Cats up by 5. Crowdis in the front court, picks up her dribble near side, Kometsova. Works through the screen from Mannering. Stops and fires from the free throw line and hits it. And Murray gets her first points of the ball game, makes it a 3-point lead for the Lady Cats, 13-10, as Norris crosses the timeline with 3:33 left here in the first half. Norris, the handoff to Pagan. Ooh, whoa. He was about to ring her up, had his arm up and everything, thought he was going to get called for the travel, but Finley Talley goes far side to Porter for 3. Shot no good, rebounded by Mannering. Mannering to Kometsova. Front court near side to Crowdis. Works through the screen from Stewart. Blocked by Pierce Porter. Porter on the break. Off the glass, no good, but Pagan cleans it up and finishes it off for two. And a timeout going to be taken by the Lady Terriers. Lady Cats have extended their lead to 5, 15-10 with 2:55 left to play in the half. We'll be right back after this.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
2:55 left to play here in the first half as the Lady Cats lead by a score of 15-10. Thomas Lady Terriers have it as Kometsova inbounds to Lyle. Lyle in the front court for the Lady Terriers, picked up by Harper Talley just back into the game. Near side Kometsova, hassled by Norris. As up top it goes to Stewart. Stewart to Lyle. Floater in the lane is no good. Rebound comes to Stewart. 2:34 left to play here in the half as Wright drives the baseline. Fires up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Finley Talley. Slows it down in the front court, picks up the dribble near side to Salazar. Salazar calling out the pick. Got the pick she wanted, then able to get the ball near side to Talley before she walked. Norris back in the corner to Salazar. 2:05 left here in the second quarter. Salazar on the right wing. Sees an opening, takes it toward the baseline. Shot partially blocked by Mannering. And the loose ball comes away to the Lady Terriers. Lyle brings it up the near sideline. 1:50 left to play here in the half. Lyle near side to Kometsova. Works through the screen from Stewart. To Mannering. Top of the key, three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Finley Talley. Finley takes it up the far sideline. Nice look ahead to Pagan. Pagan in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Mannering. 1:25 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cats by 5, 15-10 as Kometsova near side. Looks underneath to Stewart. Off the glass, good for two and the foul. As that foul's going to be on Macy. And that's going to be her second personal. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Cats here in the second quarter. Crowdis will check back into the game for Kometsova. And checking into the game for the Lady Cats, Ella Rudkins. 1:19 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cats on top by 3. Stewart a chance to make it 2. And the free throw is good. She's got 7 points, leading the way for the Lady Terriers. As checking into the game is going to be number 21, Jocelyn Fight, replacing Lyle. So Skytasia Norris is going to cross the timeline. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Lady Cats by 2, 15-13. She's picked up by Mannering out near half court. Gives to Talley. Now Salazar. Norris back to Talley. 54 remaining here in the first half. Talley back near side to Norris. Now Salazar. Into the corner to Rudkins. Now skips the ball out near half court to Norris. Norris with Mannering all the way out near half court. Gives to Talley. "15 seconds remaining here in the first half. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Brett Taha and the Lady Cats. Opportunity for one last shot before the half, leading by 2. We'll be back right after this on
Since
KTJS.
1977, Ford trucks have been the #1 seller on the road, offering the latest technology, jaw-dropping capability, leading the way for 40 years. See Tom or David and get your best deal? Check out our pre-owned inventory. And our service department, well, we'll take care of all your service needs. Friends, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and Wheeler Ford.
Hi, my name is Bailey Pence. I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where I would go to college, Western Oklahoma State College was at the top of my list. Going to Western was the best financial decision for me. At Western, I will get the opportunity to obtain my associate's degree while also competing on the shooting team. With over 20 degree programs and schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-471-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Make Western your smart start.
All right, we're back, and 5 seconds remaining. Near side three-pointer, Raiden Salazar. Who knew? As the Lady Cats extend their lead back to 5 at the end of the first half. So Lady Cats led in scoring. Take a quick rundown of the scoring here at the half as Raiden Salazar finishes the first half with 8 points. Also 4 points from Skytasia Norris and Macy Pagan. Pierce Porter with 2 points as well. Lady Cats did have a couple that had to leave early with some foul trouble. Tony Hodges and Macy Pagan both with 2 fouls apiece, but got them off before having those 3 personal fouls in the first half issues that the Lady Cats have had to deal with before. So Lady Cats up by 5, leading the way for the Lady Terriers. 7 points from Jorgen Stewart. Also, let's see, 2 points apiece coming from Abby Crowdis, Channing Wright, and Anne-Marie Kometsova. A couple of fouls on Channing Wright, really the only foul difficulties to speak of, and pretty evenly matched game. Lady Cats have been a little lax with the ball, just need to tighten it up a little bit there in the second half and get a little bit more confident and keep the number 24 Mannering, keep her out of her rhythm, especially with the height that she's got. So see if the Lady Cats can do that when we return. Ready for the second half in about 7 minutes here on KTJS
Western
and
Technology
Bearcat
Center
TV.
provides Western Oklahoma with an affordable education option. All 23 full-time programs provide industry-certified training. Students receive hands-on training experience and job placement assistance. For more information, call 580-562-3181 or visit WTC online at westtech.edu.
Hello, everyone. Dave here for my good friend J-Rod from Hobart Farm and Garden, a member of the fine Rod Wall family. J-Rod, it is good to see you. How's it going?
Man, Dave, I'm doing great.
Well, you look fine. Student at OSU, by the way. J-Rod, you guys have a great selection of firearms, outerwear, case knives, and so much more. Tell us more.
Yes, sir, Dave, we do. We have a great selection of rifles, shotguns, pistols, ammunition, gun cases, and just so much more.
You got quality high-pro feed, sack in bulk. You've got plumbing supplies, electrical supplies, fence posts, T-posts, loading chutes, about everything you can think of. And you guys sell your products at the lowest possible price. Ain't that right? You will not be beat by the competition.
That is absolutely right.
Okay, so you need to come on down. You got Pittsburgh paint, too. Don't want to forget that.
Can't forget the paint.
Folks like to paint. Hey, J-Rod, Hobart Farm and Garden, a proud Bearcat booster.
That's right.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshitai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats in all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck, Bearcats, from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532. The Bigger Burger in Hobart has been a part of Hobart for well over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Drive through, pick it up, never leave your car. Thousands, I mean thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them?
Call us 726-5300. Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the BankFirst team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a BankFirst nearby. Let BankFirst put together a winning game plan for you. BankFirst, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Friends, Chico at Chico's Wash and Wax in Hobart has a new partner. Little Bit went on to doggy heaven, so Chico's new partner is named Lucky. And Chico and Lucky are big Bearcat boosters. Proud to be Bearcat boosters. Chico does a great job detailing vehicles. If you want your car to look great or your pickup or whatever, bring it to Chico's. He's the best. Chico's Wash and Wax in Hobart, rooting for the doggone Hobart Bearcats.
Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart. Friends, if you have a project you need help with, if it's got to do with any kind of welding or land clearing or pond work, you need Terry Heath at Cowboy Welding. Any and all kinds of welding. Plus, Terry can do land clearing, mesquite tree removal, pond work, whether it's repaired or replaced or built. Terry Heath has the experience and the know-how to do it and do it right. Call Terry Heath 580-515-3149. Terry Heath, Cowboy Welding. Call him 580-515-3149.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Pastor Thomas Miller and the membership at First Baptist Church in Hobart are again proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters this year. Now, our young men and women, well, they give great effort, and they are awfully good kids. Please feel welcome to visit with us at First Baptist Church. We'd love to have you in our worship service. We're proud to proclaim the gospel at First Baptist Church in Hobart. Come join us at First Baptist Church in Hobart, and go Bearcats!
All right, we are back at the Ouachita State Bank Invitational Tournament as the Thomas Lady Terriers taking on your Hobart Lady Bearcats. And the Lady Cats at the half lead by a score of 18-13. And again, like we mentioned earlier, the fouls on Tony Hodges have definitely played some dividends as she's been out. The opportunity maybe to attack the rack a little bit. But Macy Pagan made some big defensive plays as well. We'll see if the Lady Cats can stand up to it here in the second half, as the Thomas Lady Terriers will have it first. Crowdis on court along with Stewart, Wright, Mannering, and Kometsova. For the Lady Cats is Pagan, Salazar, Finley Talley, Tony Hodges, and Sky Norris. So Stewart gives to Mannering at the free throw line. Tries to get back to Stewart. Stolen by Salazar. Radin in the front court. Going to slow it down, let the Lady Cats set up their offense for the first possession. As Norris goes near side to Salazar. Nice give on the cut to Pagan. Can't get it to fall, but Kometsova comes up with the loose ball. Kometsova picked up by Norris. 7:25 left here in the third. Picks up the dribble. Near side to Crowdis. Crowdis through the screen from Stewart. Three-pointer, or long two is no good. Rebounded by Talley. Finley slows it in the front court. Gives to Norris. Norris near side to Salazar. Gives to the cutting Pagan again. The scoop shot no good as Mannering takes out Kometsova. So Mannering gives back to Kometsova with 6:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cats on top by 5. Stewart on the right wing. Gives to Mannering. Mannering tries to drive. Gives back to Kometsova, who's going to get called for the travel. Lady Cats up by 5. Norris in the front court to Salazar. Salazar. As Hodges set the screen, then tried to kick it on the far side, goes out of the reach of Norris with 6:18 left. Here in the third, Lady Terrier is going to get it back. So the inbounds comes to Crowdis. Crowdis tries to give to Stewart on the cut. Ball knocked away and stolen by Norris. Lady Cats quickly back the other way. Talley. Front court near side, Salazar. Saw Tony Hodges, tried to get the ball to her, but going to be tied up by Mannering. Alternate possession will stay with Lady Cats. Both teams looking to get the lid off of the basket with 5:58 left here in the third. Both teams yet to score as Norris has it between the circles. Norris dribbles near side, hands off to Salazar, up top to Pagan. Pagan tries to drive. A foul is going to be called on the floor. I believe that's going to be on Crowdis. That is going to be Abby's first personal. Team foul number 1 on the Lady Terriers here in the third quarter. Salazar inbound. Nice look and finish as well by Norris. As Sky extends the lead to 7, 20-13, with 5.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Far side right. Up top, Stewart, left alone, fires 3. That one dribble off of the back iron, no good. Rebound comes to Norris, who's going to be tied up by Mannering. Alternate possession will stay with the Lady Terriers. Crowdis to inbound. Near side. Kometsova. Back to the near side to Crowdis. Tries to give to Mannering. The steal by Hodges. Gives to Norris. Norris slows it down up top for the Lady Cats with 5:05 left to play here in the third. Up by 7. Salazar is going to get called for the travel, or the carry, I should say. And that'll turn it back to the Lady Terriers with 5 minutes left to play here in the third. So Wright brings it in the front court for the Lady Terriers. Picked up by Talley. Tries to go underneath to Mannering, who is going to get fouled on her way up by Hodges. And Tony going to pick up her third personal foul. Mannering going to be at the line shooting a pair. And the first by Mannering is good. Gets her first point of the ball game, makes it 20-14 with 4:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Second by Mannering is good as well. So the lead cut to 5, 20-15, 4:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Skytasia Norris on court with Raiden Salazar, Macy Pagan, Finley Talley, and Tony Hodges for the Lady Cats. Norris takes it along the baseline. Pushed around by Kometsova, not getting the whistle as she gets it in the corner to Talley, who drains a three-pointer from the corner. Lady Cats by 8, 23-15, 4:23 left to play here in the third. Up top, Lyle. Lyle going to drive, got away with a scoot as baseline Stewart is going to draw the foul on Macy. So Macy's going to pick up her third personal, and that's going to be team foul number 2 on the Lady Cats. Lyle to inbound for Thomas. They work it around to Kometsova. Underneath to right. Oh, beautiful block by Talley. But I guess they say she got her on the body. So Finley picks up her second personal foul, as Wright will be at the line shooting 2. First is no good. So Wright has one more to shoot with 4:07 left here in the third. The second by Wright is good. That's her third point of the afternoon as Norris gives in the front court to Salazar. Salazar was shielded off, had an opportunity to take it to the lane. Instead kicks it near side to Talley, who misses the three. Mannering comes up with a rebound. Gives to Stewart. Stewart slows it down in the backcourt. Front court, far side to Lyle. Lyle picks up the dribble, far side to Kometsova. Looks underneath to Mannering. Mannering forces it up, shot no good. Salazar comes away with a loose ball. Raiden with 3:28 left to play here in the third. Lady Cats near side to Talley. Back to Salazar. Tony Hodges calling for it. Norris near side, gives up top to Salazar. Got a double on the kind of 2-3 zone being played by Thomas now. As Talley. The second pass, nice look as she got it to Salazar, who then in turn got it to the cutting Tony Hodges. Put it up and in, a 9-point lead for the Lady Cats with 2:50 left to play here in the third. Underneath goes to Mannering. Back up top to Wright. Three-pointer is no good. Lyle with the putback. That's no good. Ball tipped around. Mannering comes up with it and puts it up and in for 2. 25-18, Lady Cats by 7. Talley, front court, Salazar. Raiden, back to Norris, far side to Finley. Salazar on the left wing for the Lady Cats. Baseline to Hodges. Threw it right into the hands of Mannering. With 2:05 left to play here in the third quarter, Lady Cats by 7, 25-18. Lyle, near side to Wright. Works through the screen from Mannering, fires the three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Finley Talley. Finley works it up the near side, and Wright says, not past me. Channing Wright lays her out for her third personal foul. 1:51 left to play here in the third quarter. So Finley Talley, Sky Norris both checking out as Pierce Porter and Harper Talley check in for the Lady Cats. Salazar. Near side to Porter. Now far side to Talley. Harper, near side to Porter. Back to Salazar with 1:35 left here in the third. Harper in the corner to Pagan. Pagan, the drive off the glass, no good. But a foul's called. Macy going to be at the line shooting a pair. As that foul is going to be on Kometsova. First personal. So Macy going to be at the line shooting a pair. She's got 4 points on the afternoon. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Lady Cats by 7. as the first by Macy is off the back iron. Crowdis will check back into the game as Channing Wright leaves with her third personal. So the second by Pagan is good. Lady Cats lead up to 8, 26-18. 1:25 left to play here in the third as Lyles picked up by Salazar. Far side Crowdis working against Porter. Takes the screen from Stewart. Mannering near side to Lyle. Lyle back to Mannering. Thought about the three. Thought about the drive. Tony stays with her as Crowdis in the corner goes to Stewart. Stewart tries to drive baseline, cut off. Nice defense by Pagan. 58 seconds left here in the third. Mannering forcing it up, and Tony Hodges says, "Get out!" 50 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cats by 8. As Salazar has it in the front court. Again, 2-3 zone being played by the Lady Terriers. As Salazar and the Lady Cats happy to run the clock. Finish with the final shot of the quarter. Harper Talley gives to Porter. Pierce before a possible turnover. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Brett Taha, and the Lady Cats will take it with them and be right back.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, we are back. 29.8 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cats on top by 8, 26-18. Raiden Salazar on court with Sky Norris, Harper Talley, Macy Pagan, and Tony Hodges. Sky gives it up top to Talley. Back to Norris. 22 seconds left here in the third. Salazar back to the near wing. 10 seconds left here in the third. Lady Cats up by 8 as Norris readies for the screenplay. 4 seconds left. Work tried to go through the screen and then loses it out of bounds as time expires. So at the end of 3, Lady Cats by 8, 26-18. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right after this.
Geiger Eye Care in Altus, Frederick, and Elgin are proud of our youth. For years, they've sponsored ball games in football and basketball. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, call Geiger Eye Care. Mike and Sean, along with sons Bryce and Seth and daughter Maddie Rhodes, are professionals. They are very good at what they do. So good luck to our area sports teams. And attend all the games you can, friends. And remember, if you need an eye exam, there's just one place to call. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Make Great Plains Kubota your dealership destination for tractors 40 horsepower and below. Kubota's powerful compact tractor lineup offers customers a variety of options at an affordable price. Package your purchase with GP and save even more. Plus, with an exclusive 10-year tractor warranty, you'll get the peace of mind every tractor owner deserves. When you need more than just a tractor, shop Great Plains Kubota. Shop the brand that serves. Visit gpkubota.com today. That's gpkubota.com. The Great Plains Kubota Decade Warranty is additional coverage offered exclusively by Great Plains Kubota. For complete warranty eligibility and coverage information, contact your local Great Plains Kubota.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that kind of music, Chad. It's too much pressure. As we come into the fourth quarter, Lady Cats on top by 8, 26-18. Lady Cats will have the ball. Harper Talley on court along with Skytasia Norris, Macy Pagan, Raiden Salazar, and Tony Hodges. So Harper Talley inbounds to Sky. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Near side goes to Salazar. Things to watch are the fouls on Pagan and Hodges, as both with 3 personal fouls. Harper Talley working against Wright, gets it to Pagan before the 5 seconds runs out. Pagan in the lane, fouled. And I believe that's going to be on Fight. As Jocelyn picks up her first personal, that's going to be team foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter. And Macy will be at the line shooting a pair. So Pagan missed her first free throw attempt earlier, and now back-to-back free throw makes with 6 points. And Pagan's second is up, battles around and missed, but Harper Talley, fed by Skytasia Norris, can't get it to fall, but did draw a foul, as that's going to be on Wright. That will be her 4th personal foul. Team foul number 2 on Thomas, as Harper Talley hits the line, misses the first. So Harper now readies for the second. That's good. So Harper gets her first point of the ball game. Lady Cats on top by 10, 28-18. Stewart in the front court, goes far side to Crowdis. Crowdis tries to go baseline to Mannering. Near side right, three-pointer is no good. Rebound comes away to Hodges as Norris, front court, goes to Talley. Talley back to Sky. 7:08 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cats on top by 10 as the floater in the lane, no good, but over the back foul going to be called on Mannering. Lady Cats will keep possession. That's going to be her second personal foul, team foul number 3. As Raiden Salazar readies the inbound for the Lady Cats. So Raiden to inbound. Far side goes to Hodges. Hodges to the high post to Pagan. Ball tipped away. Nice handwork there by Macy. Ends up in the hands of Harper Talley. And a double dribble going to be called with 6:56 left to play. So the inbounds comes to Wright. 6:50 left to play. Lady Cats by 10. Stewart down low to Mannering. Forces it up. Doesn't get the shot as it's partially blocked by Tony Hodges. Mannering has height, but Hodges not going to let her push her around, that's for sure. As the inbounds comes to Mannering, and that is going to be the 4th personal foul on Hodges. Mannering going to be at the line shooting 2. So Tony picks up her 4th personal foul as Pierce Porter readies to check in after the first free throw. And the first by Mannering's no good. As checking into the ball game is going to be number 22, Jalen Kuntz, replacing Fight. And Kometsova back into the game, replacing Cloudis. Second by Mannering is good. She's got 3. It's a 9-point ball game. 6:43 left to play. As Sky Norris brings it in the front court for the Lady Cats. Sky. The handoff to Talley. Finley to Porter. Porter picks up the dribble, hands off to Raiden. Salazar back to Norris. Norris to Pagan. Pagan back to Talley. Finley. Salazar works through the screen. Now up top to Pagan. Fires a three-pointer, no good, and the tie-up on the loose ball will go to Thomas. So 5:58 left to play. Lady Cats by 9, 28-19. As Channing Wright brings it to the front court for Thomas. Kometsova on the near side to Wright. Back up top to Anne Marie. Kometsova picks up her dribble, back near side to Wright. Underneath to Mannering, shot affected again by Tony Hodges. Or actually, that was Pierce Porter in there affecting the shot that time, along with Macy Pagan for the Lady Cats. So Salazar in the front court. Doubled up, gives to Norris. Back to Raiden. 5:15 to play as Salazar goes to Porter. Back to Norris. Sky. A timeout going to be called finally before a travel rather than a foul. Going to be called. 5:07 left to play. Lady Cats by 9, 28-19. We'll be right back after this.
Friends, come by and meet Heston Brown. He joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgret as loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Now, Heston is an experienced banker. If you need a loan and it's a doable deal, Heston will doggone sure do it. Great Plains Bank has 23 locations in Texas and Oklahoma, so there is a Great Plains Bank near you. We're paying better rates on a variety of CDs than most banks around the area. Business or personal, Great Plains Bank is your kind of bank. Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC. Interbank in Hobart would like to be your bank. Now, if you're looking for a banking home, come see the friendly folks at Interbank. If you need a loan, see Jim or Dustin. If it's a doable deal, they'll doggone sure be glad to do it. And by the way, Interbank always supports the Hobart Bearcats. Interbank encourages you to attend the games this year. The boys and the girls, they work awfully hard, and we sure are proud of them. Interbank, it's a great place to bank, a proud Bearcat booster. Come see your friends at Interbank in Hobart.
Chad says, I'm taking over. I've had enough, he said.
It's habit, man. It's reflexes, right?
I know, exactly. It is a reflex, that's for sure. We've got 5:07 left to play here. Lady Cats on top, 28-19 over the Thomas Lady Terriers. Pierce Porter on court along with Finley Talley, Sky Norris, Macy Pagan, and Raiden Salazar for the Lady Cats. Talley near side to Norris. Norris picked up by Kometsova, tries to go to a cutting Salazar. Picks up her dribble on the low block and is going to get called for moving the pivot foot. 4:56 left to play. Lady Cats by 9. In the front court is Wright. On the near side, Stewart that is, I should say, misses the driving floater as Raiden Salazar comes away with it. 4:38 left to play. Lady Cats by 9. As Salazar hands off to Norris. Back to Raiden. Raiden doubled up on the far side. Gives to Norris. Skip pass to Porter. As the Lady Cats just keeping the ball away from the Lady Terriers. 4:15 left to play. As Salazar has that one knocked away. In the backcourt is Talley, who steps on the sideline. That'll turn it back to the Lady Terriers. 4:08 to play. They trail by 9, 28-19. The inbounds comes to Wright. Gonna drive baseline. Floater off the bottom of the basket. And the Lady Cats have it back. Halfway through this fourth quarter, leading by 9. Salazar and the Lady Cats. That up top pressure, extreme. And Channing Wright, unfortunately, is going to be blown for the whistle. And that is going to be her 5th personal foul. As Wright will foul out with 3 points in the ball game. 3:46 left to play, and the Lady Cats on top by 9, 28-19. So checking into the game is going to be Lyle as the inbounds comes to Pagan. Back to Salazar. Raiden has Stewart all over. Salazar keeps her head and gets it in the corner to Porter. Porter tries to go back to Talley, and that's going to be an over and back. As Tony Hodge is ready to check in. 3:31 left to play as she checks in with those 4 personal fouls. Macy Pagan still with those 3 on the floor for the Lady Cats. As Mannering left alone in the far corner for 3, no good, and long rebound comes to Sky Norris, and Sky takes it right at Mannering, but no foul on the blocked shot, and the Lady Cats just going to get it back with 3:21 to play. So Salazar to inbound. Radin, pass stolen by Kometsova. Front court. Oh, loses the handle. Salazar comes up with it. Back the other way off the glass for two for Radin Salazar. First points since the first half for Radin. Now in double digits with 10. Going along the baseline, Stewart forces it with the left, nowhere close as Kometsova comes up with it and puts it in for two. 30-21, 2:45 left to play. Norris. As Kometsova is going to draw the foul. So subs coming into the game, we're going to see Jocelyn Fight and Abby Crowdis checking back into the game for Stewart and Mannering for Thomas. As at the line, shooting is going to be Sky Norris. 2:35 to play. Lady Cats by 9. As Norris heads to the line for a pair. The first by Sky is good. She's got 7 now. 31-21. And the second good for Norris as well. She's got 8. 2:30 and counting as Lyle's got it in the front court for the Lady Terriers. Works against Talley. Stolen by Norris. Sky going to take it back the other way and fouled on her way up. Kometsova is going to draw her third personal foul as Norris will be back at the line shooting 2. So Norris at the line shooting 2. And the first rattles out. So Norris, Lady Cats up 11. 2:23 to play as that second one is good for Sky. She's got 9. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Jim Petrie and the Thomas Lady Terriers. 2:23 on the clock. Lady Cats lead by 12. We'll be right back after this.
Friends, come by and meet Heston Brown. He joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgret as loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Now, Heston is an experienced banker. If you need a loan and it's a doable deal, Heston will doggone sure do it. Great Plains Bank has 23 locations in Texas and Oklahoma, so there is a Great Plains Bank near you. We're paying better rates on a variety of CDs than most banks around the area. Business or personal, Great Plains Bank is your kind of bank. Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC.
.223 left to play. Lady Cats by 12, that is, 33-21. As Crowdis, that is, has it in the front court to Lyle. Lyle on the near side for the Lady Terriers. Looks underneath to Kuntz. Back to Kometsova. Now Lyle gives to Fight. Fight back to Crowdis. 2 minutes remaining. 12-point lead for the Lady Cats. As Harper Talley, Ella Rudkins, and Pierce Porter all ready to check in. Kometsova working against Finley Talley. Near side to Crowdis. The jump pass underneath to Fight. Fight back to Crowdis. Now Kometsova. Kometsova is going to get a blocking foul called on Finley Talley. So Finley's going to pick up her third personal foul as Harper is going to check into the game along with Ella Rudkins, Pierce Porter, Alexis Mahoney, and Jemiah Spencer. And check again for Thomas. So you've got number 12, McCartney Lyle checking into the game. As up top, Crowdis. Gives to Kuntz. In the lane to Crowdis. And she drops it in for 2. She's got 4. Makes it 33-23. As Rudkins in the front court for the Lady Cats gives to Spencer. Jemiah working against Lyle. Gives to Porter. 1:05 remaining. Porter, far side to Talley. Talley looking underneath to Mahoney. Ball is going to be tipped around and still loose down there. Coming up with it is Thomas. 48 seconds remaining. Lyle in the front court. Hands off to Kuntz. Kuntz looking underneath, and Fight can't hang on to it. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Cats. 39.1 left to play here in the fourth quarter. As Taylor Eshitai checking into the game for the Lady Cats, along with Hannah Ceaser. As Spencer and Braylee Scott also in the game for Hobart. 25 seconds left underneath. And the shot by Eshitai is no good, but the rebound comes to Braylee Scott, stolen by Crowdis, then stolen back by Scott. And then out of bounds, knocked by Crowdis, they say, with 14.8 remaining. The Lady Cats bench getting into it. They want to see some of the girls on the court score. As they got 13 seconds remaining. Spencer has it. Jemiah up top to Scott. To Ceaser. Back to Scott with 3 seconds remaining. And no shot going to be taken. Lady Cats do pick up the victory 33-23, and they will be playing in a championship game tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. They will play the winner of Fort Cobb, Broxton, Mangum. Did the Mangum girls win yesterday?
They did.
Okay, so that's who you're doing next. He's still doing a game, and I'm still doing a game. Yeah, he's trying to pawn them off on me, I think is what he's really trying to do. But no, Lady Cats will be back in action tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock in the championship game. Do want to mention some final stats looking at this afternoon's game. Raiden Salazar led them with 10 points, 8 of those coming in the first half. 9 points also coming from Sky Tasia Norris. 6 points from Macy Pagan. Also 2 points apiece, Tony Hodges, Pierce Porter, and 1 for Harper Talley. The Lady Terriers were led in scoring with 7 points from Jorgen Stewart, 4 from Abby Crowdis, 4 from Maddie Mannering, also 3 from Channing Wright, and also had 4 from Anne-Marie Kometsova. Again, the Lady Cats move to 4-0, look to continue their unbeaten streak as they head to the championship game tomorrow evening. The boys will be back in action coming up at, wow, I'm looking at this completely wrong. 7:45 tonight. 7:45 is when Hobart plays tonight. Yeah, there. And I'll be doing that one. You're not doing that one, right? Well, for Chad, this is Cameron, and thanks for all of the folks at Fox Broadcasting for tuning us in. Of course, be sure to check us out 1420 AM on Facebook. You can also check us out on Bearcat TV or just go to oksports.tv. We'll be back. Got Mangum basketball, got some Hobart basketball coming up as well. Keep it tuned right here on Fox Broadcasting.